Violence, the latest scapegoat for human, specifically American stupidity. Note the latest part. I'm going to be going over, well, 1, why is the scapegoat? 2, the main problem of it is what gamers are. We're not, Freddy Krueger. And then, of course, what the real problem of this entire thing. Anyway, note the latest. Ever since the 50s, people have been blaming stuff. It started with comic books. Media and the politicians were saying comic books destroyed your brain, they made you stupid. We all know how that went out. Apparently, they increased intelligence levels, which again has been proven wrong. Of course, the real thing is most people don't seem to understand what gamers are. They think that. The reality of the situation, however, hi, I'm here to kill you because my video game made me do it. Main problem? Americans as a whole, and Western society, is not able to take responsibility for their actions. It's true. Nowadays, whenever something wrong happens, everyone's quick to point a finger at something they either don't understand or a convenient scapegoat. When the Virginia Tech shootings happened, they blamed video games. When Columbine happened, they blamed video games, even though the shooters in both situations were not avid gamers. They based most of what they saw off movies. Guess we should start banning them too. How stupid is this? I explained my prompt, just a prompt, to an 11-year-old boy. 11. Church kid, raised in the Bible Belt, middle of Texas. Direct quote from him. That's so stupid. Violence in video games like Halo and Battlefront 2 don't tell you to kill people. You pick up a gun and you make the choice to kill people. Games don't make you do that, and thinking that is just stupid. 11-year-old is smarter than most of the country. That's a little worrying. Testing. They've tried to nail down whether or not video games really do this. The only problem is the science is biased. Whenever they come across a result that conflicts with what they wanted at the beginning, they don't publish it. I was barely able to find anything from my research because there are only 2 or 3 actual documents out there that don't say violence in video games makes everybody a murderer. And do this, you're going to automatically think, I need to kill them just because they cut me off. There are no real results. It took 15 hours a day of the most violent possible video games, like Gears of War and Postal 2, for a full straight year in people aged 12 to 15. Parents wouldn't allow this. This just wouldn't happen, and if it did, they were neglectful, which is a problem in itself, which causes aggression that no video game really can. The real problem with it all. The real cause of overaggression is family life, not games. Abuse, neglect, emotional trauma, school bullies, perceived wrongs happening repeatedly. They want to feel powerful for once. For example, most of this stuff happened to me. I was bullied for most of my life, physically, verbally, at home, and at school, and life sucked. It happens. Video games didn't make me angry. All those kids in the playground shoving me down or locking me in the locker, that made me angry. Video games has actually been proven to be much better anti-aggressive. It's a lot more safe to kill a collection of pixels than it is to go out and pick up a gun and shoot someone. In summary, parents need to be more integrated with their families, their kids. There's a technology gap growing in America, and it gets bigger every single time Steve Jobs makes a .2 of something. Americans need to start taking responsibility. It's pretty much proven that anyone under the age of 40 has trouble with that, unless they were in the military. I had trouble with that. I'm still, the whole pathological liar thing. Most people just can't take responsibility. The first sign of trouble, they either blame video games, or they blame movies, or they blame the person standing next to them. Your fault. humanity needs to realize that we have some messed up people in our collective. The people that do mass shootings or cause mass suicides, they weren't pre-programmed by a game. They were pre-programmed by their environment, by their parents, by their friends, by their school, by their church, by pretty much everything but video games. Sure, they do play a factor, but they aren't something that is gonna make me go on a shooting rampage. People need to realize that we make choices, and that those choices aren't dictated by what your character does on a screen. And last but not least, gamers are normal people. Who here plays video games? Okay, who here plays violent video games? Like?
Huh?
Like?
Me? I like BloodRayne. BloodRayne?
Yeah. That's a pretty violent game. Vampires going on a killing spree.
I like the card.
Do you ever feel the urge to go murder someone?
Not because of the video game.
There we go. It's very simple. Everyone just needs to, 1, man up, 2, grow up, 3, stop blaming us for everything because we're tired of it. Of course, it is our decade. In the 50s, it started with comic books, then it was movies, then it was rock and roll, then it was rap, then it was country, then it was metal, now it's video games. Next on the list is, right now, Fox News is currently making fun of men who watch My Little Pony, so who knows, maybe the flag is going to stop hitting us. Either way, stop blaming us. Everyone needs to figure out that we're normal people too. Respawn in 3, 2, 1.